guys, what's going on? It's RogerDeath here. Um, I would like to have had this the whole time, but the software's being stupid. I'm not scared of Sejuani though. Sejuani's not that bad, but I guess we can ban Sejuani. Who else is really strong now? Let's ban LeBlanc. There she is. Banned out. Not happening. I'm not having a good time at ranked right now. I'm on a pretty bad losing streak. It's annoying. I can't really think of a good reason as to why I'm losing. Because I'll be playing games and I'll be doing
They will
like the
regret
right
opposing
thing
me.
that I'm supposed to be. Why can't I lock in? My lock in is actually disabled. Well, that's different.
Dead man. They will regret opposing me.
Syndra's starting to make a resurgence, I think. But I was looking over my stats, and I seem to be doing best on Darius. I am not losing on him. In the games in the last 7 days, I have won every single Darius game. So I should stick to the people I get consistent wins on. And I can control top lane as Darius. I don't care who I really go up against. I can't control that lane. I've got to be pretty good at it. I have a 71% win rate overall with Darius. Jinx is also coming back a lot, which is kind of weird. Vel'Koz mid. Nice. I'm a fan of Vel'Koz mid. He's really strong. Love him to death. His ult is kind of silly, stupid, amazing. So there's that. Lisa in jungle. Naz is top. I can actually deal with Naz's. I can deal with Garen too. Is the funny part. Is that Darius? Ooh, he's a little more difficult to deal with, but I can still because they don't expect so much massive true damage. So I can just ult on him when he's got most of his health left. When he's got quite a bit of his health left. Ooh, and Draven. Draven to counter Jinx. I think that's really strong. Draven has a strong early game, and he can snowball that really hard into late game. And this will give us quite a bit of CC. I'm really the only one that can't. Well, the Blood Brothers here are the ones that can't really control what's going on with their team. I mean, I have a pole, but that's about it, and that's dangerous, to say the least. EQ. Oh, it's not that hard. Actually, it's gotten a little bit harder. But yeah, my last game, I literally just got demoted. So I'm at 75 LP and Silver 3 again. Formo would be laughing at me if he knew. Because he's in Silver 2. Unless he got demoted already. No, he's still Silver 2. Makes me feel a little less bad, but it's still pretty bad. He's trying to learn how to play new people, so he's in a rough spot right now. He's so used to playing mid that if he doesn't get mid, he's fucked. And even within his mid pool, he's got some problems. One person on both teams not having the skin. Our skins are cooler, and we win because we've got an ultimate. Or not an ultimate, a legendary. None of these people even have ultimates. Only two that I actually now because of Sona. There's DJ Sona. There is Pulsefire Ezreal, and Spirit Guard Udyr. I have to say I loved that intro. That comic they did. That was spot on. That was really cool. I don't need my FPS game. You can go away. I had to reset up XSplit Gamecaster completely. Which is a little annoying, but whatever. This will also be my first time recording with my new keyboard. Clicky. Finally upgraded from my old G11 to a G910 Orion Spark is the name of it. It's actually a really cool keyboard. I like it. But it's not for everybody. It does the cool pulsing character colors and stuff. Let's see, I'm gonna go up against a Tryndamere who took Ghost. Okay. Well, obviously that. Tryndamere's trades early rely on him not taking a lot of damage.
The dunk prophecies are true.
Once he hits 6, he can afford to trade a little bit more. But probably after 6, he's gonna have a hard time with it. Really hard.
I don't practice.
Just because there's so much damage coming out from Decimate and Hemorrhage. Each stack is, you know, 12 plus 9, so 21 damage over 5 seconds. Stack 5 times. They're taking that a second. It's really kind of scary. It's really pretty scary.
30 seconds until
Did he get the pull? No, his mana's full. He didn't get a pull. The good old Draven there.
It's all muscle.
Draven's starting down there.
Minions have spawned.
Always dunk.
I've been following a lot of TV shows anymore. I used to really watch the hell out of Game of Thrones. I've stopped doing that as much. Yeah. Kind of the same deal. The frustrating thing is that about losing so much is that I know I'm
Somebody
like working on my
be
best,
me.
right?
Might as well be me.
I just can't be everywhere doing everything. He's got a lot of health already. But that won't matter when he trades it over.
I don't give 100%. I take it. Watch it. What's passive?
I missed that one. So that said, we're on about the same percentage. Of course, that means he's just got more health.
Darius knows dunk. Great rolls.
Notice how he was actually scared.
Take a closer look.
It's actually, this is kind of what I'm talking about, is it's actually pretty easy for Darius to kind of zone out Tryndamere early because his damage is pretty high.
When you finish training, train more.
The damage over time is a lot stronger than most people think. That's actually going to be a bit of a window because I messed that up.
Better call traveling, cause I'm going places.
But we did get first blood. So that's nice.
Any game I play is a home game.
I'm just missing him with those slices. Who died? Jinx bot. And it was just bot.
Every lane is my lane.
See, and then there's a trade that was not advantageous for him.
I don't see a team, I see coattail passengers.
The funny part is that a lot of the damage actually comes from the hemorrhage, and it's much harder to block.
Whose house?
It's actually magic damage. It's the only part of his kit that is. So he's got all types of damage. Most people don't think about that.
So he's a bit of a pain to itemize against, mainly because if you get armor, he just removes it with apprehend. If you get magic resist, you're gonna take, you know, close to true damage from his other ability, from his abilities and his auto attacks. And if you build health, okay, that's about the only thing you can really do to itemize against him, is build health. He can't.
There's no
I mean, he gets stronger with that ult as game goes on. So I mean, yeah, he can just fucking murder you outright. But if you've got a lot of health, it's a lot harder to do so, right?
What the ref doesn't see is legal.
See, he's actually only had the one potion, but I've got multiple, so I'm in a bit of a better position. Before he hits 5, before he hits 6, if I can hit 6 before he does, I'm in a great position. I mean, just look at that damage. That's a lot of damage inflicting right onto him. It's difficult for him to really counter back completely. If I wanted, I could probably kill him. I don't think, but I need to use a potion anyway. Works. I could probably have skilled him there, but I'm gonna play a little bit more. Since I didn't have a ward up, I want to play a little bit more cautious and get that ward up. I'm just gonna try and prevent him from getting any CS if I can. He can get the experience, and it's still beneficial to him. I'm not stopping him from getting it, but not getting the actual CS is really bad for him.
You all play, I win.
I mean, I can just push him around because I've got the superior damage right now.
Come here. Every lane is my lane.
Okay, now he hits 6. He's got more pressure on me than when he did earlier. Mid isn't warding top. The top side of that the river. That seems to be where he's ganking from. So that should be the main place. The gank that the ward should be placed. Try and counter it. A good gank bot though. I think it's scarier to see a Jinx going than a Syndra going.
Bring it.
Oh my god, I got him to burn his ult. Mine was down. I didn't have the mana for my ult, and I got him to burn his. That's actually pretty big. How is he doing in CS? He's actually pretty far behind. I've done a pretty good job of zoning Tryndamere.
I don't give.
Holy shit, I may have just found.
Take it.
Well, that happened. If I can get out of the way before, yeah, I'm gone.
Duncan ain't easy.
Okay, cool. I can go back. I can purchase item. I can just straight up buy the chain vest because I don't need the damage immediately.
Put me back
Buy a
in.
chain vest. We'll buy another one of these, and we'll buy that. It's actually a pretty good back for me, and I don't mind the timing on it. Because Tryndamere's fairly low as well. I'm going to teleport up just so I can get the pressure. If he stays, I can kill him. There's like no question on that. But I'm not willing to overextend to maybe get it.
It's game time.
He did go back, but you don't know where he could show up. So I'd rather just state, hey, he's not here right now. Be careful. He's teleporting bot. See, that's exactly what I was getting at.
I am the game.
Kind of a cautious, hey, he's not here. If he had been top and done that, I could have actually stopped his teleport. So it's actually really dangerous for him to try teleporting around on me.
Better call traveling, cause I'm
Since he's actually not here, I should be shoving this lane.
Watch it.
He knew I teleported in the lane, so I couldn't teleport down.
Don't break rules.
No shit, Blitz. That's what I'm trying to do. I do know what to do, Blitz. I don't need you telling me what to do.
Darius knows.
So they got a kill, but we got the tower cat tower, which is a lot more important. I mean, look at that. He's actually legitimately scared me. I'm actually putting out a great deal of damage in that guy. He can't fight me.
Team, but there is one in
He needs jungle assistance to duel me right now. Even with his ult, I can just avoid it. I can just avoid him. He doesn't scare me anymore.
Whose house? My house.
And then there's Draven just going on a goddamn murder spree.
It's all muscle memory.
The downside is I am burning through my mana. He doesn't have to worry about that. That's not good.
Somebody had to be me. Might as well be me.
Okay, there he is.
Watch it.
I mean, look at that huge chunk out of him. He actually decided he needed to use a potion. And that was even before I got the spin on him. Decimate is silly.
I execute. On goals. It looks easy, but I'm just that good.
Yeah, the fact that, I mean, I held them both up here. Our bot is just getting massively far ahead. And if I need to get some sort of mana management capability, because if I'm just going to continuously, every chance I get, smack him with that Q, I really, really, really need more mana.
What the ref doesn't see is legal.
Yeah, take that tower. Trent's just farming top. I can shut him down. I'm actually the highest level on the team. Tryndamere and Syndra are tied with me. But nobody on our team has as much experience as I do. Even Draven, who's gotten about a bazillion kills. No,
Don't break rules.
Cool.
Dunk them.
Yeah, he's gonna back off immediately. I actually got some extra damage, so now, and the cooldown reduction, so now I'm actually really scared against him.
Dominating.
What's passing? You want a piece of the D-man? I'm the full package. Playmaker. Spine breaker.
We have not yet gotten Dragon. So at least there's that.
Godlike.
What the ref doesn't see is legal.
I actually don't have to be scared of his static shift. It's not enough damage.
Better call traveling, because I'm going places. Back off! Dunk
I'm gonna die
is
just
the
from the
gift
ticks.
I give to you.
I didn't even need the ult.
An enemy has been
Get foul!
I got
Substitution.
enough ticks on him that it didn't matter if he went back or anything.
Oh, this is what the bench looks like. I don't give 100%. I take it.
He used his ult in a very, very bad time. And the fact that we've got this Fed Draven, he's farther ahead than this Tryndamere is by far.
I don't see a team. I see coattail passengers.
We at the very least need to secure vision around it, but I'm 90% sure they haven't gotten it yet. No.
Any game I play.
Even
is
with
a
Tryndamere
home
here, I don't care how much of their team comes down. here's Leona. But given who all we've got here, it's really not an issue. They could not contest. We just had too much localized strength. We have that super fed Draven.
There's no I in team, but there is one in
I'm rather
Darius.
fed. Not necessarily in kills, but in like in CS.
When you finish,
I need to run, or the tower can kill me.
I don't play the game. I am the game.
We'll deny them the tower with that teleport, which is why I did it. Jinx was just pushing, so I'm like, okay, well, if you want to keep pushing, you can die to a strong Draven. So we denied a tower and we got one in exchange, so that was a good trade. Teleport for a tower and saving a tower. That was very good. It was a very strong move. And in fact, we can actually push multiple waves out right now.
Duncan ain't easy.
With my ult level 2, it does so much more damage too. It just got crazy scary. Damn. If I'd gotten there a second quicker, I could have gotten it.
Always dunk for the throat. Whose house? My house.
That's just so fun to farm with like 2 abilities as Vel'Koz. You clear the entire wave. We need to be careful not to get too close to each other though, because if that happens, then they can just sure give. I want to get a ward down over here though, just to make sure they're not flanking.
My stats speak for themselves.
Instant flash. This team's actually got a lot of true damage. Doesn't help that Jarvan would not drop.
Somebody had to be me.
He's damned. That's what you do. Alright, next item, I need to get some magic resist. A good one, I think, against this team, because they don't have a lot of magic damage. I mean, they've got the potential for it, but... Actually, let's go for... you know what? Let's do this. We're going to go for Mercurial. QSS into. It's going to be a super strong pick, because that means that if they stun me, I'm just like, nope, no stun.
On goals.
And I think I'm actually going to turn this Brutalizer into a Yomu's. I mean, Draven's probably far enough ahead that at this point he's got... he's probably going to finish off his Phantom Dancer, or his Shiv.
Darius
Come on.
knows dunk.
Come on. Don't you do me dirty like that.
Somebody
Okay,
had
Phantom
to be
Dancer,
me.
there we go.
Might as well be me. Back off. Great rules. Any game I
deleted.
play is a
That's what Darius does. If you're not careful, Darius will just gib you.
It's okay to be afraid.
But that pull at the mid fight there was absolutely beautiful. It's what allowed us to keep that going, and it got Draven just abso-fucking-lutely stupid fed.
Always dumb.
And since their Malphites up here, they can pressure down there. My ult is down, but I mean, really, all I'm trying to do is I'm a split push threat at this point. So I actually think I might go with ZZ Rot.
Muscle memory.
ZZ Rot's a nice, good, fun split push item because it just enhances your split push. I mean, and look at what I'm doing to this tower already. You know, this is not really damage.
I am the game.
And I ran away at an angle, so she couldn't hit me. Oh!
What's passive?
That was the nice little trick I did. Was she was expecting me? What?
There's no INT.
That wasn't a pull. What just happened?
What you didn't see?
You have been slain.
Jarvan went to split push, but that's what we need right now. Let's go for the ZZ Rot. It's fun. This is also going to give me a bit more pushing power because of the attack speed. It's going to allow me to really proc to get to that massive guillotine quicker. Yeah. See, that's smart. Lead them along it. And oh my god. Oh, it was just on the outside. You were too far out when you tried that. You need to be super careful right now, though.
What
It was
the
a
ref
great
doesn't
play.
see is legal.
Come on, Tryndamere. You remember what happened last time? I just straight up murdered you. I didn't even care.
House, my
That's actually really big for split push. The split push I'm trying to do too.
get foul.
Because that just means this tower's dead. They can't defend this.
You know who I am.
Lol. This Draven is just absolutely domineering. You guys go for that one. I'm gonna split.
When you finish training, train more.
Has been slain.
Watch it.
Oh, that was a fail.
Every lane is my lane. Get foul. I don't give 100%.
I mean, look at that. I just didn't care about that shield. I didn't care about that armor.
Great rolls.
That's why Darius can get away with building the flat, is he just gets, you know, the 25% straight from apprehend, max level. Just look at me, my Raptor cloak,
Stay hydrated.
and the no magic.
Better call traveling, cause I'm
Easier
going
runs.
places.
So silly. It's really not super practical in most games, but in games like this where you're able to get around. Let's try that again. It's not practical in most games, but in games where you can actually get a reliable split push off, it's very, very good. And that's what we've got the capability of right now. Their split pusher, Tryndamere, he's so far down.
Duncan ain't
Right?
easy.
He's almost a non-threat. it basically allows me to just say, I want that tower.
I don't see it.
Unless you dedicate a lot more than just one person to that fight, you're not gonna get, you're not gonna stop me. And that's what I want.
It's game time.
The fact that we can just straight up take that is very bad for them.
You even trying?
I can just deny them their blue. And it's better to take their blue first,
I execute.
so that they can't. There's no chance of getting it. They have to. If they want a blue, they have to come get ours now. Look at how far back she plays.
The playbook.
Right? It's because of that massive threat of apprehend.
I don't see a team. I see coach.
Yeah. He was not careful enough, so he just got deleted. But Draven backed away from that fight. Jarvan wasn't doing anything. He needed to have been there for that. We could have come out of it. A sloppy reorganization. Yes, you did. You really did, and I'm glad you admit that. Okay, his next item needs to be a Last Whisper. Because Malphite's just getting away with... Actually... Yeah, Malphite just straight up built a Frozen Heart, and so did Leona. They've got so much armor, and, I mean, there's the Zanyas. They have so much armor on their team that it's such a good buy right now
Darius
for him.
knows donk.
It looks so weird spelled out, but it's right.
Get fouled.
I just love that animation. I've been noticing this with my new keyboard. Is the actuation on the Q is a lot less force required.
Every lane is my
So it's
lane.
far, far easier to actually accidentally use an ability. Especially the Q. I did that a lot to Quinn. Make it slow. Take the crab to just completely deny them vision. If we get this third dragon's move speed, which is going to help us a lot.
I don't play the game. I am the
We should go for the dragon and not try and get the tower at this point, I think. We're just starting a clusterfuck siege, and that's not good.
Don't hate the player. Hate yourself.
If we get the dragon, we're actually getting an objective. We're denying it from them. We're putting more threat of that 5th dragon on them.
What's passing?
Hell, Draven probably could just solo. I can go back and get my ZZ Rot, which is going to be really nice. From there, I'm going to build... My last 2 items will be a Warmog, I think. Into a... Wow, this is actually really daring. This is not smart. Just the 2 of them. Blitz can't tank enough.
Better call traveling, because I'm going places.
Or he can, apparently. Wow. That's a free Baron. I don't even know how we managed that. The trick is Blitzcrank getting out, which he's gonna go to, so we're good there. So that's fun. I got my ZZ Rot finished, so I can just set up a split push, which I'm gonna do. If we try a 1-3-1, it might be the best thing we can do right now.
Practice.
But who would we have doing the ones, and who would we have doing the threes?
Always dump throat.
These are always the important questions.
What the ref doesn't see is legal. I don't give.
He's out of the fight now. See, here's the problem: is that Vel'Koz wasted everything he had on trying to get that Tryndamere kill.
Get foul! There it is!
We're throwing this at the damn inhibitor turrets. I mean, yeah, that's the hardest part to crack, but this is just getting silly. We need to group, or we need to execute a 1-3-1 well.
Somebody had to be me. Might as well be me.
I'd honestly prefer it to be the 1-3-1. I think the 1-3-1 work out a little bit better for us. 2 minutes on drag.
Whose house? My house.
Ally has been slain.
Don't favor that Darius, Gib. I do a lot of damage, so it's probably not a good idea to not fight with me. I have 0+0 ability
Any
power.
game I play is a home game.
And the problem is that we're not really getting anywhere with this, right?
It's game time. I execute on goals. When you finish training, train more. Better call traveling, because I'm going places. I don't practice. I'm here to dump.
I don't think we can
When
push
you
it. We need to
finish
push by
training,
other.
Train more.
Maybe we can. That would work. Let's get that. And that. So my damage is going to go up. So that means that I am executing way easier. 569, not a tremendous
Not the best of score lines, but it's really nice. Jesus. Aced while dead. Oh my god, that is just silly. Just not fighting the it's two tanks. They're finally gonna get topped. I think so. This is silly.
Eye on the ball. Or your face.
35 minutes into the game, they still haven't taken top outer. They've taken one
There's
turret,
no
and that's the
iron
bot
team,
outer.
But there is one in Darius.
I have this really silly and uniquely stupid fucking retardedly ability to just annihilate this thing. Because its armor just doesn't mean anything to me.
I don't see a team, I see coattail passengers.
I just nuke it. Right?
Keep your head on a swivel. Watch it. Every lane is my lane. Somebody has to be me. Might as well be me. Get foul!
I'm going to empowered recall back and get my Hydra.
This is what the bench looks like.
And then I need health. I think I'm actually going to get a Spirit Visage as my last item.
I don't.
I think in this case it's probably the best bet because Syndra's still doing a ton of damage to me and blowing me up. It's going to get me that extra magic resist I need to mitigate her. It's going to increase my regen to really freaking high. So it's harder to shut me out, and that's still going to put me above the 3,000 HP limit. HP point.
What the ref doesn't see is legal. Watch it. Back off.
And with a full level, full 18 here, there's really not a lot anybody can do against me. 967 damage on Guillotine with max stacks, and I can basically get to those stacks since I have this this Yomu's. They can't. They can't contest. Darius win streak continues. This will make it 5 games in a row, I believe. Yeah. So I'm on hot streak with Darius. I'm really good with Darius, guys. And I just decided to do something silly with the ZZ Rot, and it ended up working out fairly well. Draven was fed out of his goddamn ass. Just holy shit. It's actually fairly rarely my bot lane that's the problem. Oh, it's a Syndra cold streak. Now last 6 have failed. Shut down Malphite's hot streak. It looks like he just got promoted. So, you know, I didn't do shit tons of damage, but I did enough to where I was actually a legitimate threat, not just a tank. And I was a pretty good tank. I mean, look at that. I had ZZ Rot, I had the Merc Treads, I had the Sunfire. They were focusing on me to kill me. And they couldn't do it very quickly. So I just started split pushing, and we were split pushing really well. And I stopped Tryndamere in lane. Tryndamere only got kills twice in lane. That was because both times he had ganks. Both times he nearly died as well. And then I showed up that one time, and I was just like, okay, I see that you're going to be doing that. I'm just going to delete you. So it worked out in the end. That was a pretty fun game. And my hotkey's not working yet. That's not cool.